run for their money on Ancient as well. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if they've been able to properly practice the map, and if they have been able to put in the hours that are needed in order to go in to the oldest map in the map pool. It's only old because it's ancient. That's a pun if you didn't understand. And I am rambling, Virles. Please save our viewers from myself.
Well, we are going to kick things off here with this pistol round. So far, it's a bit more, I would say, defaulty. Detonate certainly seem to be having a plan here. 3 players waiting outside the doors towards the B side. 2 of them are lurking about middle, as Garden has pushed through the A side, so they might be met with a lot of pressure here. They don't quite connect, and that means soon Detonate will try and set foot upon this B side. A great Molotov, and actually forces those two CTs to crawl back into the cave, but they are hanging on.
They are hanging on by a thread and by a couple of ghoulies, Sevenlicious and Milky. They have the advantage here, Jessica with that flank as well. All down to Chowdzz and Sapphire. 2 versus 3 now. Sapphire has changed out to her USB, and their frags are going in their favor. Back and forth. Jessica now has to do it. Throws out the bullets. Her HP is so low. Sapphire has repositioned. There's a kit there on the ground. But this is so brilliantly, so well played by Sapphire. And she takes her out in the M2 there. A 4K by Sapphire in the very first round of Ancient. Oh boy, what a play there. What a round.
Yeah, this was absolutely insane, because especially, you know, the openings seem to be going the way of EG here. And every single time you think, okay, well, you know, all right, they're going to kill back, but the numbers are favoring EG. But no. I know. They are feeling themselves right here. Detonate certainly is in good spirit. And immediately they're going to be calling a timeout here, which is fairly interesting. It's not every day that we see a timeout immediately be called after the very first round. Maybe they're expecting Force to come on through. Not too sure what the plan will be, but let's see what it's gonna do for them.
Yeah, you know, when you have I think it's good to have a tactical there. Discuss, just calm down. It was such a high pressure round there, and gonna at least slow things down here. Detonate. Evil geniuses, though, they don't want to slow things down. Established mid controller here. No players to be found for Detonate. They are walking out onto that A side. Here comes the hit. Sapphire gets first contact.
Well, Sevenlicious grabs 1, but the Mech 10s, they grab 3. And with this, Detonate off to a good start. 2-0. And now EG, it's time for their buy as well. Will be somewhat of a similar buy, so you can see, you know, they will have to sacrifice some firepower in order to have more utility on board. But of course, on the side of Detonate, it's a bit of a similar affair, having still the bonus weapons coming into play. Now, what's the strategy going to be? Because we've seen a couple of aggressive pushes down and overpass coming out of EG. For the time being, the control has been denied. Everything on middle here is shut down by smokes.
Yeah, smokes. Good bit of utility usage. I think EG, they will have to try to find a way to utilize that they have the better weapons in the round. Overall, nice entry there, Jessica, but Andrea finds a quick trade, and now here comes the banana push and Chowdzz. Oh, Chowdzz and Milky, it's back and forth to Cunetta on 3 HP. 2 versus 2 now, her and Bouchard. I like this a lot from Detonate. they understand that they have most likely pulled a rotation over towards B site. And now Bouchard is going to be the one to have to find something. Even changing out weapons, that's just such a brilliant little detail. Bouchard, of course, has to go in first, try to open up the site, try to find a player. Good timing on that smoke. Maybe gonna keep them questioning.
I mean, I do understand why EG have decided to gamble here. Because you want to see if you can, have the advantage with the numbers. If you're going to be splitting up, it's going to be so difficult in order to retake. There's no kid into play either here. Or at least not in their hands. I think maybe one that was over towards those B players, but that is simply too far away. You just need to get the move on. Try and see if you can make some magic happen. At least a Molotov up on one angle, but that is not where Detonate is sitting. They are waiting in Donut. That's actually a really good kill to be getting. And now Bouchard, here's another tap to come on through. Needs to be getting it. Oh, there we go. To line up perfectly. This is how you play it out.
Yeah, she got it, and she had a little piece of EG for dessert there as well. Brilliantly played the round. I am very impressed by the decision making here in the mid round. The decision to switch out weapons, decision to have the low HP player peek out first, then leaving the remaining player of Detonate to clutch it out like that. And how beautifully done. Tempo change here a bit less.
Like this quick pace. Obviously, there's an NTE code, so don't want to get this over and done very quickly. Even though there is a kill here and there flying about, it's very difficult for them to recover a rifle. And just now, up on the shoulders of PiggyKiKi is all that noise. Will land another headshot. The Molotov will force it to go right back. So Detonate make this as clean as they possibly can.
Yeah.
Have the orb holding the angle as well as soon as that smoke fades. I don't think there is that much that she can do. There we go. Kionetta grabs that final one. 4 already here on T side. But never say never, because we have seen sort of the reverse sweep going down an overpass on T side.
Never say never. Is that a Justin Bieber reference?
No, it's not.
Wait, but which artist is that though? If it's not,
I mean, it's just a general expression, not necessarily of an artist.
Okay. I thought you were more into the K-pop kind of things, but well, I'm a believer that Kionetta is gonna find an entry. Oh, Sapphire with one of her own as well.
Yeah, this is one hell of an opening already. Incredibly fast again. And so much time and space left to work with. You can see Sevenlish is a bit panicky as to, mid being super exposed. Maybe they're going to try and crunch in from B. And as soon as she made her way back, the teammate dies. Pressure is all up on her. Oh, and even she can't hit the shots. It is pretty much looking to be a clean round. Once again, coming out of Detonate. Maybe Jessica's could grab an exit. But at the moment, the money on you is so low as well. Oh, all right. We'll grab one. A nice 180 turnaround. But Kionetta comes to help. So, all right. Maybe not as clean as you would like it. But still, it's 5 rounds in a row. The money is going to be going through the roof no matter what.
Yeah, I think on a map like Overpass, where it's one of those standard maps, where everyone knows or should know how to play, and on a more tactical, more team play map like Ancient, you can see that EG are not feeling as comfortable on it as they would probably like to be. A little bit of a slow start here. Just a normal default. Detonate. They're up against only pistols. Very methodical here. Same kind of methodical approach that we saw from them on Overpass. Not gonna be leaving anything into chance. Oh, but Gordon, that's an excellent timing. She takes out Bouchard. But in the meanwhile, it's on the A site where things are happening. 7licious gonna be pushing in here, trying to clear out Temple. It's not ready for Sapphire. And Andrea, she's gonna get one herself. But PiggyKiKi coming in with the USB. Very difficult retake this though. Oh, Andrea from the back flat there. Oh, it's a team kill. And it's Andrea to clean things up.
Oh, man. I wasn't expecting a team kill to come out of that, but I guess the panic, it all lines up here. 6-0, and for a map that EG is so solid on, I am definitely starting to worry a little bit. At least now another full buy can come out. PiggyKiKi back up on an AWP. Actually, she has been doing pretty well, 5 and 6 for the time being. But Garden has completely gotten quiet, a single one just right now, whereas previous map she was just popping off.
Oh, so quick pace here from Detonate. And it seems so easy the way that they're finding their way into the site.
Oh, this flashbang.
Wow.
That was just perfectly executed. This is how you deal with a post plant. And the confidence is starting to show here for Detonate as well. Alright, they do take one more down, but still the time has started to tick. It's very difficult right now. Maybe there's a way back in. They're trying to line them up, but instead now PiggyKiKi all by herself once again, and it's Detonate who is just adding round after round after round.
Round after round after round, and that the number is gone up to 7, and not a single round on the board so far for the evil geniuses. This is sadly, this does not look golden to me. This looks to be very tricky, and once again they cannot buy up. They have to rely on these pistols to perhaps get something done.
They at least have a bit of utility right around it. They're using it, leave that smoke. So that's one angle dealt with for the time being. They can try and push up, a good dink upon Bouchard. But now, what can they do with this control that they've been taking? Obviously, the bomb will be sent right the other way. And then, oh, Bouchard sitting here to catch a rotation. Love that positioning. It is up on Garden right now, and even though once again there was a tag, not quite the kill. All right. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Jessica's and 7licious grabbing a kill each, and now 7licious has an AK in hand.
An AK in hand and a lot to do. 3 players here to find for 7licious as she is left to her own devices. Takes out Chowdzz though. That's a great frag. But she has so much more that she have to try to find, and she's gonna be pushing in here. Is she gonna be able? No, they're not giving her a millimeter of their feet here. Not nothing to shoot at, nothing to do. But a really good round regardless. Just a pistol buy, and it was down to a 1 versus 2 in the end. And evil geniuses, it's about time to take a tactical timeout. The first one. I would have appreciated to see that one come out a lot earlier. It's time to debate and discuss how they are going to pull up, how they're going to solve this problem that they have on their hands. Because Detonate, they are just stomping them right now.
Also, it looks like over at the other best of 3 that Shimmer has won 2-0. Obviously, we already knew the first map was a 16-4, and right now on the second map, a 16-5 victory. And I think also with that, that means Bite is eliminated, if I am correct. Shimmer is just dominating that group as well. Right now here, EG has managed to find an opening. Sapphire, the star player at the moment, has been taking out. So definitely a very good start at trying to put more pressure up on the T side. Get those smokes up. Try to deny some vision and some space for Detonate, but there's still so much time to work with. Bit of an unfortunate misstep, and Dre not expecting perhaps a player to be so close by that smoke. Now, how will Detonate respond? That's at least a nice way back in.
Yeah, it's a small small glimmer of hope, but all that glimmer is not EG gold. but regardless, they are playing well here. PiggyKiKi and her teammate have a good crossfire. The only danger is if Piggy is gonna get wide swung and taken out. Good flash here. Oh, they spotted her in the corner. 7licious. But surely PiggyKiKi is going to be able to hit her shots. Milky is right around the corner. And Kionetta gonna probably would perhaps want to do some damage because, you know, they have so much money. She's 13,000 in the bank. Any player that she's able to take out would be a victory, but finally a round on the board for Evil Geniuses, and it was about time. The question now is if they are able and capable of converting this one round into many more, because as it's looking now, this is quite dangerous.
The gap is so huge. Of course, this needs to be the beginning. Ideally, you want to have the remaining 7, or the remaining 6, excuse me, in a row. It will be super hard. And look at this disrespect. Detonate just walking straight on through, getting that bomb down. And just nothing that EG can do. Hopefully, a retake can come on through. There are so many smokes left in their hands. But the numbers are still up on the table. Detonate looking strong. They don't even need a flash this time about. It's just Andrea grabbing a double. And with the second, it becomes so tricky for EG. It is Detonate who is just completely demolishing them, setting the pace. And, well, you have a minuscule bit of wiggle room. But that single round, it will be kept at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like which Pokemon is really bad against electric Pokemons? Because that's the sort of Pokemon I feel Evil Geniuses are trying to impersonate right now, while Detonate is sparking like Pikachu himself. Because this is looking so good, and this peak as well from Andrea. Don't even need it. Just perfect crosshair placement, perfect spray control, and really, I'm trying so hard to figure out a solution for Evil Geniuses here, but it seems like anything that they're trying nothing is working out. Maybe this aggressive play into middle is going to be it, and it just looks to be like it. Because that's 3 entries from them, and only Chowdzz and Kionetta left on Detonate. Brilliant counterplay by Evil Geniuses.
Detonate. They take it slow. Try to get up on that side still. If you could get a bomb plant, that would be nice. They are looking to deny it though. Oh! Very quick kill by both Chowdzz and Kionetta, but now bomb in a bit of an open territory. Will get the cover of the pillar once again. Hear all the shots, hear the footsteps, and dance around the pillar. No scope pops on through. Oh, alright. They will shut it down in time before it completely escalates. And EG will get that second round now up on the board. It's once again going to be a very important next round. Because at this moment, you can't afford that many more losses. You need to be winning consecutive rounds, both for your economy and ultimately for the rounds up on the board.
Yeah. And electric fire... the electric Pokemon is good and strong against flying Pokemon and water Pokemon. So now you know. I just had to figure it out. Garden though. Very quiet start. Detonate. They're now expecting something aggressive coming out of Evil Geniuses. And they are just gonna play this one very, very slow in the beginning. This is a solid setup over towards the B side, but here we're gonna see Sapphire do a little bit of investigation. Garden though, good little off angle. Takes out Sapphire. See, the rotations are not coming out because it is on a B where the action is happening. Some malicious. There's a teammate here backing her up, but can't find anything. No, Milky. They're just not connecting their shots. Evil Geniuses.
Alright, bomb implanted. Ooh. Very important kill to be getting. Okay, now they are suddenly alive once again. A 1 versus 1. Chowdzz, who's been doing quite amazingly, gets a pre-fire through the woods. Grabs the pistol instead. Hopes to fight it with the burst fire. And oh my lord, Chowdzz, my god, gets their double ditches here for Detonate and does it with style.
And then once again, we see the tactical timeout come out from Detonate. Is it a tactical timeout or is it just a timeout in order to properly celebrate the clutch that we just saw? At this point in time, I don't know. But it's really good to call a tactical and to calm things down a little bit. Because PiggyKiKi, she made that one look a lot scarier than it perhaps should have been.
Oh, man. Yeah, PiggyKiKi did deliver at the very end. Oh my god, and look at her. Just celebrating. And honestly, she has been such a joy to watch on the cams as well. You can see that emotion. And, you know, I'm just thinking back a little bit and, you know, compare it to some of the other teams that we have in Impact. If you take a Liquid Galaxy, for example, they are super calm and collected and they don't give you a single glimpse of their emotion, whereas Detonate is just enjoying this moment as well while we're at it. It doesn't seem to be distracting them much at all. So it is really fun to see.
Yeah, certainly fun to see. And they have the clan here. Two can play that game, and that is a game of the 5-7s and the pistols. We saw Detonate have great success on their CT side on Overpass, winning a couple of these rounds that they were not supposed to. Pistols in Counter-Strike is very, very dangerous, especially in these tight corners. But the worst part is that they also have dropped the bomb.
Was a good read. Unfortunately, the weapons seem to be... hold on a second, making it very difficult. Now with 2 AKs in the hands of EG, what can they do? They've dropped the bomb over towards Cave, trying to flash it. Definitely was a good one, but instead... Oh no, they will be lining up. And Andrea, they will still keep it clean here. Well, not clean, but they will take home the round. A very good recovery, considering how close that has gotten.
Yeah, that's Andrea. She's at it again. This woman, her spray control, her aim is just so crisp. And the way that they're lining up, they're not even lining up for her. She's just controlling that spray to perfection. and it is beautiful to watch.
Opening goes away. PiggyKiKi, that's a double, a crucial double to be getting. And now the kills are starting to rain in towards EG's favor. Once again, a drop bomb, making things very tricky. But even if they were to be waking up right here, right now, if these rounds keep being in isolation, and at most they're going to be having 4 here in this very first half, on CG side nonetheless, a very rough beginning. And it will be a tough job in order to try and make up for the losses that already have been there up on the board. At least if they can make this clean, have a good solid buy in your final round. Bouchard is only good for 1. So this is what we like to see. But every single time that we have a good round coming out of EG, it sort of stays with that single round.
Yeah. And it's looking very, very dire for Evil Geniuses. I can see and I can understand why Ancient is the map pick of Detonate here tonight. They certainly knew that Evil Geniuses couldn't perhaps bring that much to the fight. But this round here, if EG can take this, maybe there is still hope. 7 Licious, a world of trouble here. Jessica. Milk is also on site. You can plant on my part of the map, and we are heading into halftime. So guys, we'll be right back after this.
Own my style, how I got this smile. Conquer fear, got the crown. Can't nobody bring me down. I'm looking good, quite frankly. Tim's a fitted big Yankee. Then I'm cold when I'm out east. I'm top tier, you can't rate me. Stop talking, baby, go get it. You start something, better finish. Yeah, that rooftop still a missing. I'm independently winning. Master B, talking no limit. Faith got me dominion. God give it, can't diminish. I'm set apart, I'm distinguished. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it, on it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So on it, on it, on it, on it. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it, on it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So on it, on it, on it, on it. Next turn when I walk in, got them all hot like she back again. Then I'm fit, I'm far from plain. Sugar and spice, I can't be lame. Tried to hate, but my God, stop. You got blocked, but it's tight in. Motivated like them high school plays. I know you remember those tight ends. Everything ain't always black and white. I'm still gonna get it going with this fight. Shining bright, can't dim this light. Diamond in the rough one, made me tough. You stuck on luck manifesting. I say my prayers count blessings. Flashy, flashy flexing. My own style is impressing. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it, on it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So on it, on it, on it, on it. You a baddie, baby. You gotta own it on the style and your grace. You better own it, on it. All they wanna do is copy and paste, but you they can't replace. So on it, on it, on it, on it. Pop them tags, pop them tags.
I'm sorry, I do not remember ordering a glass of your opinion. I'm sorry, I forgot the expert in all it's you. My apologies, I didn't come to you first with every single decision. I'm the worst. I'm sorry, wait, you know what? I'm not. I almost forgot. Don't, oh no, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, you know
Welcome back, everyone. We are looking into the second half, and right now it is looking incredible for Detonate. Oh, did you see Chowdzz dancing on the cam?
I did see it. She is sunshine. She is the definition of positive vibes, and I would love to pick her brain a little bit about her role in the team, because I'm just in such a good mood just watching her play and watching her dance and do a little bit of fun stuff for the cameras. Sapphire, though, she is not having very much fun, but Bouchard answers back, and the Chowdzz is going here back and forth. Kionera is taken out, and Evil Genius is now in a very advantageous position. Post plant, good shot by Milky, and it's all left to Andrea. We've seen what she can do with her AK and her spray control, but with the pistol against 4 evil geniuses, it was simply too much.
And with this, of course, EG can comfortably buy up, but Detonate are not going to be sitting still. The confidence. Well, you were already saying, how they look to be in a very good mood over at the cameras. But showing in the buy that they have, they're confident that they can win it with this. And if it doesn't, maybe that is a way back in for EG, because if Detonate don't win this, it's going to be a pistol then after, and then EG can get to 7, and suddenly the gap is just 4 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, the positioning of Andrea. Oh, the timing. Oh, she's holding her time. Oh, but she can't get anything more done. Oh, that's unfortunate. Chowdzz, Bouchard, and Sapphire. They don't have the best of weaponry here either. Sapphire's looking at the flash. She already has 2 in her inventory, and 7lish is gonna come on the perfect flank, lurking out towards mid, and with the Galil takes down both the Detonate players. Chowdzz now trying to save the scout at least. Maybe she's gonna be able to pick up that Galil if she wraps around back towards middle. It's not gonna be contested by evil geniuses either, so obviously she don't know that. Actually, interesting to see her taking a little bit of tick damage there. So guys, if you're planning on saving in Tira with low HP, just don't.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Well, very good advice. Yeah, of course, things have changed a little bit over on Ancient as well, and not always every part of the map is safe. So, all right, we have Chowdzz with that scout still in her hands, and it's not in fact in the hands of Kionetta, but she did land a pretty nice tag upon 7lish, eventually killing her. Instead, though, 7lish is looking to go out for a bit of revenge. Already gotten 2 kills, another assist upon the 3rd, and is looking to get everyone down in the meat grinder of her Mac 10. Chowdz's been spotted as well. Oh, a bit of a tricky situation, and there we go. 7lish with another. And a nice clean round coming out of EG. And this is what we were saying, if you're going to be forcing and losing, that means EG can creep on closer. Now, the question is, of course, can Detonate shut it down before things get out of hand?
Yeah. I have a sneaking suspicion that they will, but at the same time, it's very important that we do not count the evil geniuses out. Mid control. Mid is being heavily contested. A lot of damage done. It looked to be a lot of damage, but surprisingly not. Good position here by Garden. Has made it all the way up towards Red Room. What are we looking to investigate much further? Creeping in here, clearing her angles. It's important now if you're Kionetta that you wait for a teammate, perhaps. You don't have to push this. Oh, Bouchard, did she spot a little shoulder? Garden, this is your timing. This was your moment to pounce. But I've had a free kill there onto Kionetta. It's gonna be waiting patiently as her teammates are trying to get into the B site. Bouchard may be regretting switching out her M4 to that Mac 10.
Because that was the panic, you know, having a bit more bullets, not knowing if you were going to be pushed or not. No, instead, there we go. Has an AK in her hands, hoping to make some magic, but the great flashbang coming out of the tees. Now Andrea finds one, Andrea finds a second, and maybe it can still be done. There's a kid in her hands trying to fight with a pistol instead. A smoke now up on the bomb. So can you do it? There's so little time. Just gonna have to try and stick it. Oh, but yeah, the lineup is perfect, and Garden will take her out. EG continue to streak for the time being. From 4 rounds up to 8, doubling it now, and now just 3 separated from Detonate.
That was very fascinating. Garden, she had such a great position in lurking in mid. She could have used her timing earlier to get an entry. Chooses to wait patiently, follow the plan, and ends up with a beautiful 3K. 7licious, you have to be prepared for this. Nice. Oh, good nade. Gonna be trading back and forth a little bit of damage. A bit of utility used there as well. Probably gonna be waiting for Garden to join the rest of the team. Already starting to search out the site here. Milky leading the way. It's a little bit dicey as Kionetta's gotten her hands on an AK, but is quickly taken out by the Swedish player 7licious. I hear she is still in Sweden, so she is probably playing with quite the hefty ping. That's not going to be advantageous for her on Bouchard with another 5-7 frag. What's up with the 5-7 nowadays? Or is it only in our game?
No, I think in general, a lot of people like to pick it up. Obviously, with how quickly you can fire with it, it's just a nice weapon. Definitely a nice upgrade in comparison to just playing with a bare USP. So, all right, AK has been saved, but maybe now is a good time to get a timeout. There we go. And just completely reading my mind, but this indeed is the perfect moment for it, because right now, Detonate, of course, there's a lot on the line. You don't want to be choking this. You have such an amazing lead. You certainly don't want to be throwing it away right now. Using the sweet time. There we go. And the timer just continues to tick. Let's see what the plan will be of Detonate. They haven't really pulled out some very aggressive plays. They've tried to make something happen towards middle and towards Cheetah. But other than that, maybe now they will add some spice into the mix. Once again, trying to apply some pressure. Early nades being thrown towards the B side. Won't really tag up anyone, but they definitely will sort of divert away for the time being off of that B side. Now, Detonate are looking to push, are going to be clearing out B. And if they can catch that one lurker, that could be massive. Yes, there we go. Bouchard grabs that one. That means, though, EG, of course, will be setting the pace out towards the A side instead. But the rotations are present. There's 3 kills going the way of Detonate. And now 1 back for EG. It's only PiggyKiKi by herself. And this round is certainly looking like the flip point for Detonate.
Yes, it certainly does. Unless, of course, PiggyKiKi can pull out the 1 versus 4 clutch and the ace. So what's out Kionetta here? Oh, gonna be risky to peek. Wide swing. Good one. Oh, but Andrea is near, just around the corner. And I would have to say, seeing how shaky PiggyKiKi looked at the very last rounds of Overpass, she has turned things around. Currently topping the scoreboard for her team, 20 frags. And she is proving us wrong, Fearless. She has what it takes. And she is not afraid to show it.
Not at all. Once again, this time, technical term are being used by EG. Obviously, you know, we had an amazing streak coming out of them. But this is the moment you need to bounce back. This was their flaw in the first half that, you know, after, you know, you can't be winning the rounds in isolation, and you need more of those streaks if you really want to be tying up the scoreline and eventually win. Because that ultimately is what's going to be getting you to a third map.
Yes. Oh, but Bouchard, so strong there, how she is able to lock down the dark position all on her own. Takes out Milky, takes out 7licious, and it's looking dire for Evil Geniuses. PiggyKiKi, Jessica and Garden. Can you get anything more done? Chowdzz, of course, up towards window. She's heard a lot of commotion. She's heard a lot of the utility usage. And is Garden going to clear out this angle? This is not the usual angle that we see from a window player. And no, not going to be cleared out. Chowdzz gets an easy frag. PiggyKiKi now with Jessica. We're going to try to slowly creep up towards this B site. They do have some utility. Can deploy. Comes a Molotov. So, Jessica, Sapphire is going down in flames. But Jessica and PiggyKiKi, they have so much more they have to do, and they can't get it done. Like that they tried to go for something aggressive there instead of just holding the site. They understood that they were in such a disadvantaged position that they would have to kind of do something absolutely crazy in order to win them the round. Nice attempt, but again, it's these openings here from Bouchard.
Oh man, just as you were talking, I was just mesmerized by Chowdzz again. Like, honestly, I just want like a replay package of Chowdzz dancing, because it's just so enjoyable to see her have fun. Definitely makes me feel in a good mood as well. But they're not there just yet. There is 3 more rounds for Detonate to be getting in order to take home a victory 2-0. Obviously, a very good shot of grabbing another round here. Getting to 14 is such a crucial point. And NG still stuck once again towards his B side. I've been favoring it a lot of times. But Detonate knows that, and they've been trying to apply that pressure using their util. Now stacking up with 2 players here into cave. Just being patient. So they switch up the setup, and I like this a lot.
Oh, Bouchard. Oh, this time she can't get it done. And 7licious with 2 beautiful entries. Chowdzz now has to do so much, can't get much more than that. And this is a good round here. Nicely played, Geniuses. They're gonna get their up to double digits with the 10th on the board, and that is so crucial for this match to stay competitive. greatly entered by 7licious. And you see the setup that they're running in towards dark. It's a very tricky setup to clear out. The 7licious does an amazing job. It's difficult to peek into because you have two players on different elevations. So when you are coming into the little hole here, you're not supposed to be able to do that, but she does, and it looks so good. Cheeky little crouch peek, but it's all smiles. Chowdzz once again. Just makes me so happy to watch her reactions. Still a good buy here for Detonate. They have everything that they would desire. Good nade, does a little bit of chip damage. And that little bit of chip damage can of course be so crucial because the M4 is normally not a one-shot, one-kill weapon. Gonna be pushing in here, Sapphire and Bouchard with a double. But the evil geniuses, they were fully prepared for that possibility. Now they have gotten the advantage. It's a 3 versus 3. Defense of Detonate is a little bit spread out. Can Chowdzz and can Andrea, can they stop this? Andrea with 1. Not good for a second, but Chowdzz, she finishes off Milky, and now it's all down to PiggyKiKi. Trying to search out on her frags here. It's ready for Kionera. She is not. And 14th round there in favor of Detonate.
I think the crucial point right there was Andrea not being mollied off of her position. There was not a single piece of util in order to deal with that close corner, which we have seen a Detonate player be in so many times. So, I mean, that just is sort of giving free kills to your opponent at that point. And especially if you're not going to be checking and just straight up walking on the site without not having your eyes up on that corner. Now, some pistols coming about, Tech 9s across the table, Sapphire though doing one hell of a job, getting free. Not quite more, but Bouchard would pick up the ladder too. So a nice clean round. Of course, they had to eco. They need the money up on the table for this round. They need to win 5 in a row in order to take it to overtime. So next one is going to be crucial.
Yeah, extremely vital this next round. It's do or die. It's either you win it or it's all over. Regardless, such an improvement for EG Gold and amazingly impressive performance by Detonate Sparks. I understand why they are at the top of their group here in the ESL Impact League.
A bit of calm before the storm. EG looking for ways in. Now smoking top of middle here, so at least, you know, have some space over towards middle. Now the question is, what can you do with it? Can you maybe try and see if you could flank from behind, try and crunch that B site? But obviously a very big risk to be taken for the time being. It seems like they want to leave Garden there to catch the rotation, which I definitely like. But as soon as the smoke fades, there's 2 players waiting right behind and Donut. There's a third one here in top of mid. Oh, but she at least wins that duel. Very big one to be getting. And that might set the fire out towards the B side here. EG about to hit it, but Sapphire spots the shadow. A very good kill to be getting. Make it 2. And maybe this becomes the beginning of the end here. PiggyKiKi trying to hang on, but it is, well, maybe not just falling apart just yet. Obviously, time is quite of the essence. Only 20 seconds left, but they can get that bomb down. The CTs, though, are very, very close already.
Very close. And if it is someone that you would love to have for Detonate as the remaining 2 players, it's none other than Andrea. It's none other than Chowdzz. And Andrea, she has the information. Garden, she has been spotted. And Garden still manages to find her. Oh, but that nade, that surely is going to be it. And Chowdzz on the defuse takes her out. And it is an astonishing victory here once again for Detonate Sparks. Brilliant show of play from them tonight, Fearless.
Yeah, overall, every single individual has